Thank you for joining the Truth Radio. This is Crazy Eddie, along with Mr. Lexima, as usual.
Yes, sir.
How you doing today? Doing good?
I'm great. Feeling great. Everything's great. We got
Hey,
a good
no,
one today.
of course you did. Of course you did. Uh, so Will Smith has a new movie out. I just watched the trailer. The name of the movie is Emancipation. Am I right?
Yes, yes.
Okay. Did you get a chance to watch the trailer?
I've seen the trailer.
Question.
I
Question.
saw the trailer actually a while ago, but yeah, it's seems very interesting. The movie comes out limited release on Friday in theaters, and then next week, Friday, on Apple TV Plus.
Good. For those who have Apple TV, that's great. Will Smith revisited his infamous Oscar night for the first time in his first major TV interview since slapping Chris Rock on stage last March. We remember that despicable act.
Yes, it was despicable. It wasn't done to us though.
Despicable.
So, wasn't done to us.
I
So,
still
I mean, well, he's going on some kind of apology tour. I
right,
don't think he
right,
needs
right.
to do that. I don't think he needs to do that.
Okay, all
Um,
right. Well, he was speaking to Trevor Noah on the Daily Show on Monday night. Smith described how he just lost it over Rock's joke about Smith's wife's hair. And he goes on by saying that was a rage that had been bottled for a really long time, he said, prefacing his comments by saying his emotions didn't justify his behavior. I guess what I would say is you just never know what someone is going through. I was going through something that night, and it's like when they say hurt people, you know? Throughout the 20-minute interview, Noah spoke nearly as much as Smith, offering absolution and affection as a teary-eyed Smith nodded along. Smith was on the show to promote the new film Emancipation, a dark historical drama in which Smith stars as a runaway slave, if you can believe that. Smith being, very light skinned, just doesn't,
oh boy,
I just don't
you
believe
can
that
you
Smith
can
would
be
have been
light
a
skinned.
slave I think he would, would Drake be a slave on the plantation?
You can be light skinned and be a slave.
You
Yes,
could.
yeah, definitely. We
Okay. All
come
right.
in. We,
I never see
we,
any light skinned slaves. That's all I'm saying. I just never see.
well, well,
Hey,
there's
to
a
all you
reason.
light skinned cats out there, hey, it is what it is. But I'm just
There's
telling
a
you,
there's a there's a there's a reason for the light skin. There's a
yeah,
reason for
there
the
is a reason why. We know that. Okay. All right.
so yeah.
I just never
Ma-
see one
when
as a
when when
slave.
when 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 the master was going around, doing
They
what he
should,
was doing with
if they were a
the
slave, they wouldn't be so light skinned, my friend. Okay. That's all I got to say. All right. I'm going to
doing
continue.
what he was doing with the women,
Yeah.
and if it wasn't one of his little favorites, then the slave would have to deal with the birth of the child
Are
if
you
if
being
there was
nice
a
right
child.
now? Is this the nice Mr. Lexima, huh? I want to see that mean Lexima I saw earlier today.
All I'm saying is there
Mhm.
can be light-skinned slaves that are
Yeah.
not in the house, that are
You didn't quite
outside on the
make the
fields.
you didn't quite make the light skinned slave thing either, by the way. Okay.
No, no, no,
No,
no.
you
I
didn't.
didn't make.
No.
I didn't. I would have
You
been on the
you be
cotton
you
field
would have been
clearly.
out there. Yeah, you would have
Yeah,
been out. You've
yeah,
been out
yeah,
there with
yeah.
me. Well, I wouldn't have been a slave. I wouldn't have been taken alive. I got
No,
Haitian
no, no,
roots.
no, 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 no.
Guy,
You would
we
have been
have
a
Haitian
slave as
roots. We
well.
wouldn't have been taken. No, we don't make good
You
slaves.
you
Haitians
would
don't
have
make
been
good
a
slaves.
slave as well. You would have been a slave as
I
well.
would not have
Sorry
been
to
a
tell you.
slave. I would have been dead.
Sorry to tell you.
All right, I'm just letting you know, okay? Yes, Haitians don't make good slaves. I'm just saying. Uh, Smith was on the show to promote the new Emancipation film. Like I said earlier, the film's director, Anton, how do you say it again?
Fuqua.
Antoine Fuqua has repeatedly defended Apple's decision to release Emancipation this December, even as the Smith slap still dominates the Hollywood discourse. Speaking on a morning talk show earlier this week, Smith said he'd understand if audiences choose to skip seeing the film to boycott his behavior. He goes on by saying, I would absolutely respect that and allow them their space to not be ready. Smith told journalist Kevin McCarthy on Good Day DC. I watched that. My
Mm-hmm.
deepest concern is my team, he goes on saying. The people on this team, have done some of the best work of their entire careers, and my deepest hope is that my actions don't penalize my team. At this point, that's what I'm working for. Well, listen, Smith, you can't get it your way. I myself am a huge Chris Rock fan, and I don't like what happened. I liked him before the slap. As you know, I was in a film with Will Smith about 20 something years ago. Ali, that's right. That's right. Okay, laugh it up. But I was on the
I'm
set
not
with
laughing.
him,
I'm not
Jamie
laughing.
Foxx, Mario Van Peebles. I was there. Michael Mann was the director. I was on the set that day when we filmed here down in Fort Lauderdale. And I got to meet Will, shook his hand and everything, you know? But had I have known,
Very nice.
all right, I'm just saying, it's hard for me to forgive, you know? Very
Well,
hard.
this is the thing. Here's the thing. If we're going to be deeper here, what are we exactly forgiving? Are we forgiving the slap, or are we forgiving who it was that he slapped? See, that seems to be people's problem. It's not the actual slap. It's who he is, who he slapped. Because everybody loves Chris Rock. You know, if it was somebody else, maybe we wouldn't really care that much.
No, that's not true.
So
You can't just walk on the stage and slap somebody. You just can't. You just can't.
you can't. No, you can't do that. But
Come
it
on, we're
wasn't
grown
to me
people.
personally, so he doesn't have to
How
apologize
old
to
is Will
me.
Smith? 55? Isn't he 55 years old, something like that? Will Smith?
I don't know,
You're
51 or
pushing
2.
60. You're pushing 60, and you're going on stage slapping people. Jada Smith doesn't even like you that much.
Let me ask you a question then. Do you think it's too soon for Emancipation to come out?
Yes, and not only that, I've never seen a light-skinned slave in my life.
Okay. Back to the Do you want? Okay. So first of all, for me personally, it's not too soon for a movie to come out because this is a movie. It's not Will Smith, and he didn't do anything to me personally. So yeah, if it's a good movie, guess what? I just watched a good movie. That's all I care about when I watch something. Is it good or is it not? I don't care about
who's
the
mad at
personal
me
life.
out there. I'm gonna say it again. I've never seen, a very light-skinned slave. I haven't seen it.
Well,
I think Will Smith
technically,
is in blackface this whole movie. That's what I think. Okay.
I mean, technically, you've never really seen a slave ever.
Will
No.
Smith is in blackface this whole
Have you
movie.
ever seen a slave ever though in your life? I
The
don't think
blood
you
on his
have.
face. Come on.
We've seen
Don't get
reenactments, we've
blood
seen
on.
movies, right? Movies and this and that, but we haven't really seen a slave before. So,
What are you talking about? We've seen
Well,
slaves.
where have you seen
I've
slaves?
seen slaves. And the
Where?
image of that slave with the whips on his back. I mean,
Where? No, are you talking about in the movie in Glory? You talking about in Glory? Denzel Washington?
well, to be honest with you, Emancipation is really Glory Part 2 featuring Will Smith. It looks just like
Well, it seems like he escapes from his master, and his master is going looking for him. You know what I'm saying? That's what this movie seems like it's
haven't we
about.
seen that? Haven't we?
And he's having a problem finding
Why-
Will Smith. He's having a
and Will
problem
Smith
finding him.
wants us. Okay, yeah, he's having problems finding it. Right now, bounty hunters and all that, I assume, right?
Yes.
Right. But Will Smith, you slapped Chris Rock, and I just can't open my arms up to watch this movie. I just can't.
Okay.
I've seen 12 Years a Slave. I've watched it. Okay, a real movie, by the way, a real movie. Okay,
It is a real movie, but this could be a real movie too. We won't know until you watch it. I'm gonna definitely.
Will is
watch it.
trying to win the Oscar for this, so we can watch him slap somebody else. Possibly.
Well, again, we have to see what the movie is about and how it is, and yes, coming out of where the movie premiered before, people are saying that he does a great job in this, and if it wasn't for the slap, he probably would get an Oscar nomination. So, to me, he can still get nominated for an Oscar, even though he's banned for like 10 years or whatever it is.
It'd be a shame.
He can still get an Oscar nomination.
Not gonna happen.
So
it's not gonna happen. It's not gonna happen.
Well, even if he was really good in this and should get nominated, I don't think the Academy would nominate him. For them, I think it's too soon because they're the ones that put on the show, But Will doesn't need to go around apologizing to people anymore. I mean, he didn't do anything to the public, He needs to apologize more to Chris Rock.
Yes.
Now let me ask you a question.
Okay, go ahead.
I understand how you feel about Will Smith right now. I understand how you feel. I understand. But what if Will Smith, instead of apologizing, which is words, right? Instead of using his words, he used action. What if you wake up tomorrow morning and he's like, not him, or his publicist puts out that he's divorcing. Jada Pinkett. He filed for divorce. Now, if he did file for divorce, why would he be filing for divorce? Maybe he was going through something, you know. Maybe he was. Maybe something was,
Spare
whatever
me
was
this
going on in the
mockery of
relationship
death.
that was out there,
Spare
right?
me, Mr. Lex.
What
Spare me.
frustration was on
Yeah,
him, and
yeah,
then
yeah.
he,
Big deal.
this
Big
and
deal.
that.
Why did he take so long to apologize, huh? Why did he take so long to apologize?
No, but I'm saying, what if he did? If you found out he was divorcing Jada Pinkett Smith,
I don't care.
right?
I don't
Would that
care.
change your mind on
No,
Will
it would
Smith a
not.
little bit?
Absolutely not.
Okay.
Absolutely not.
Okay.
Because we all seen that spectacle that went on with that whole red table, whatever show she's got on. I mean, come on, this thing dragged on for a long time. Pictures of her and this, this dude hanging out and stuff, and he's just chilling. Yeah, come on, come on. He deserves
Yeah.
everything he gets. Okay,
Oh, come
nothing
on,
should
come on, come on,
propel
come
him to get off from his seat because you were laughing at the joke first. You were
on.
laughing at the joke first. Then you went on and
Mm-hmm.
said, "Oh, we covered this already." You laughed at the joke first, and then Jada looked
Until
at him.
Jada gave him the look.
The
You know what
look,
I'm saying?
right? The look
Yeah.
that made him get up, go up there, and slap Chris Rock. Would he have done that if it was Jamie Foxx? Would he have done that if it was The Rock?
See, this is the thing. People have asked that. We'll never know. We will
Yeah.
never know. Ever.
Well, Noah characterized that night as one of the best and worst nights of Smith's life, let alone his career. The actor won his first Academy Award for Best Actor for his performance in King Richard. But the famed tanked and its aftermath overshadowed his success. So Smith later resigned from the Academy, which also banned him from all of its events for the next 10 years. Smith
Right.
eventually did apologize to Rock in a video posted to social media this past July, but Rock said at the time he wasn't ready to discuss the incident. He since
And
reported
I
joked
think that's
about
what
the.
happened. I think Will probably reached out to him to talk to him, and he didn't want to talk to Will. He just didn't need to talk to
Would
him
you
right now.
would you talk to him?
No, probably not. Not in the
Yeah, thank
beginning.
you.
Not in the beginning. Not in the beginning.
Shut case, Johnson. Open shut case. I mean,
But today, as in, it's almost December right now. To me, like I said, he doesn't need to apologize anymore. He did that already. I'm sure behind the scenes, he's reached out to Chris Rock. Who knows if they've talked between when that was in June and now? I don't know. Maybe they have talked. Who knows? Maybe he was over there for dinner last night. Who knows?
maybe.
But
So, are you gonna go see? Are you gonna watch this movie?
I am going to watch the movie. I'm going to watch it. It looked good. I'm like, oh, let me see if what's going on here. Now, if it's a bad movie, I'll say it's a bad movie. But
Can't be
if
a
it's a
bad
good
movie.
movie,
Will
it's a good
Smith
movie.
is
But
crying in this movie. Can't be
but
bad.
him doing this is not going to deter me from watching a movie. I'm sorry, he didn't do it to me. So,
Oh, okay. Gotcha.
yeah.
All right. Okay. So we'll see how this goes. We'll see what the I can't wait to see what the reviews for this will be. Can't wait to see how well it does.
It had some reviews already online. It had some reviews already. Most reviews, I would say 99% that I've seen so far are positive.
I'm watching the trailer, and I'm trying to give it an unbiased opinion, and all I see is the slap.
So that's what I was asking. Is it too soon for you to watch this movie? And you said yes.
Yes,
So,
it is. Yes,
okay.
it is.
So
All right.
you out there that are watching this video right now, is it too soon for Will Smith to promote this movie, to bring out this movie? Should Apple have held on to this for another year? Let us know in the comments what you think. And then watch the movie and then comment back. Let us know what you thought about the movie, because I will be watching it. Ed said already that he will not be watching this movie, but I think it's going to be good.
I'll wait to see what you come up with. Anyways, like and subscribe, please. thetruthradio.com. Check us out there. Twitter, Instagram, The Truth Radio, except Instagram where the O's is 0. Yeah, Lexima, I'm sorry, but you're gonna have to tell me how this goes. The trailer was enough for me not to want to watch. Okay.
So there's two reasons you don't want to watch.
Especially seeing those whips on his back, because we know that would never happen to Will Smith. Okay, just
But
sorry.
that's not Will Smith. He's playing
I
a
mean, if you see
character.
Drake with all those whips on lashes on his back, would you believe that? Hell no.
So there's two reasons you're not watching the movie: because of the slap, and because he's light skinned. And you're saying you don't think there's
Listen,
light skinned slave.
listen. I love light skinned people. I have light skinned friends. My daughter's light skinned, okay? But
Right.
come on. Let's keep it real here. Let's keep it a buck. Okay.
Listen. There were light skinned slaves. That's all I'm gonna tell you.
If you were a plantation owner and Drake came running up to you like, "Oh man, you caught me." I mean, what would
Well,
you
was he born there? Was he born on that plantation? You know? Was he born on that
I mean,
plantation?
you know, and you love Drake, don't you? You love Drake.
No.
All right, okay.
But was he born on that plantation? No?
I don't know. We're gonna have to see. Ladies and gentlemen, that's about it for today. You've been listening to The Truth Radio. The truth, what do I always say again, Stephen?
The truth will set you free.
That's right. The truth will set you free.
Like Will Smith is trying to be free, you know,
Right.
trying to be emancipated. You understand?
Yeah, you were listening to The Truth Radio. The truth will set you free, and
And emancipate you.
we are out. Okay.